everybody. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about tonight's assignment. So let's scroll down to week 4, the week 4 module, so we can get a look at that. All right, here we are at week 4. Tonight's assignment is actually one that we started working on Monday. So if you remember, I asked you to answer some of these 19 questions on Monday night, and I'm hoping that you've been working on those throughout the week. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to ask you to submit the answers to these 19 questions in tonight's Friday night submission box, which you'll see right here. Project 1, Part 1B, Group Rhetorical Analysis of Talk Them Dead Housewife. Okay, so let me back up a little bit. Monday, I asked you to practice rhetorically analyzing the public service announcement, Talk Them Dead Housewife, and I asked you to do it with the rest of the members of your class in this wiki page that showed up on week 4, day 1. So I'm going to open this wiki page and just kind of remind you of some things. Okay, so this is a wiki page that everyone in the class can work with. You do that, if you haven't already, by clicking on the edit button, and it will let you post answers. So here's what I would like you to do when you submit your assignment tonight. I would like you to copy and paste all of the answers to these questions, okay? You can either plop those directly in the text box for your submission tonight, or you can save these answers onto a document and upload that document. Here's the thing. Before you hit submit for tonight's assignment, you're going to need to read through all of the answers that are here on this wiki page. And one thing you'll do is decide whether or not you agree that those answers are correct. If you find that there are some answers that you don't think are correct, once you have copy pasted the answers here into a text box or into a document, you need to erase the answers that you think are incorrect. You also need to have answers to all of these questions. So here's something I noticed. It looks like no one has yet tried to answer number 3. When you submit your work, again, when you copy and paste all of these answers and put them into tonight's submission box, you're going to need to have an answer to number 3. You do not need to put that answer on the wiki page right here if you've already answered your 3 questions plus number 19, but you can if you want to help folks out. Okay, so that is what's going on for tonight's assignment. You will copy paste all of the answers here, making sure you read through them and you agree that they are correct, and then you will post them at the bottom of the week 4 module. So I'm just going to show you where that is. And maybe I will make the screen look a little bit more like yours. Okay, so here we go. Week 4. Perfect. Okay, this is where you could submit. I'm going to open this up and just show you. You can scroll down. This is the rubric to see what you need to have finished. So if you click on the text box, you can copy and paste everything right here. If you hit upload, that means you will have already saved those answers on a document and you can upload that document here. Okay, so that's how you submit tonight's assignment. The key things to remember are you should have answers to all 19 questions, whether you have written those answers or someone in the class has, and you should make sure that all of those answers are correct in your mind. Now, I want to show you what I'm hoping you will think about over the weekend. So as you know, you have been, you've learned rhetorical terms, you've been practicing rhetorical analysis, you have read an essay by a student who also practiced rhetorical analysis and then, of course, put that rhetorical analysis in essay form. You, next week, are going to start working on your own rhetorical analysis essay. And to do that, I would like for you to choose your own public service announcement to analyze. So here's what I did. I have posted, so I'd like you to read the instructor notes about how to find a public service announcement. And I've posted 3 links here that will take you to some pages that have some award-winning public service announcements that might be really interesting to analyze. You do not have to use these links. You can write your analysis on any public service announcement that you find, one that's interesting to you. So I really would like for you to be thinking about whichever public service announcement you choose to analyze, because on Monday, I'm going to be asking you to start working on analyzing that public service announcement right away. You'll notice that discussion 6, Monday night's assignment, asks you to actually write a thesis statement about your public service announcement that you choose to analyze. That might sound like a bigger deal than it really is. In a sense, what I will be asking you to do is think about question number 19 that you answered for Talking Dead Housewife, and I'd like you to ask that question about whichever public service announcement you choose to analyze. So once you look at these public service announcements, choose one and then be thinking over the weekend, how does this public service announcement use language and images to persuade? In other words, how does this public service announcement use design concepts and ethos and or pathos and or logos to persuade its audience? I suggest that you spend some time with the public service announcement that you choose, just noticing things, just like you did with Talking Dead Housewife. And then once you get to discussion 6, I'm going to kind of lead you through a process to do some analysis with the things that you observe about the public service announcement you want to work with. Okay, that's a mouthful, but I am looking forward to seeing what public service announcements you choose, and I hope you'll be kind of thinking about this over the weekend. All right, thanks. As always, let me know if you have any questions or concerns.